Alex and I's meeting felt suspiciously fateful. Last summer, I surrendered to the universe. Whoever is meant for me will find me. I trusted and let go. 2 weeks later, I was meant to be working that night at a dive bar when I was asked to help out at a different bar instead. Alex was living in the Virginia Beach area and had come into town that night for the weekend. He ended up at that bar with his two best friends. To be honest, it's a trashy college outdoor beach bar. The drinks are cheap and strong, and the folks that come in aren't usually the best of the bunch. And when you are already a semi-jaded bartender who's seen the worst of people, you don't usually give men the time of day, especially when working. To set the scene, the DJ is probably playing ABBA for the millionth time that night. The bar is 3 deep with sweaty, mostly underage college students and drunk locals paying all in cash and ordering 15 Patron shots every round. I was scrambling to find some liquor and trying to make it seem like I've worked at this bar my whole life when actually I've only started 3 hours ago and I have no clue where anything is. And that's when I looked up and saw him. And it's as if everyone had cleared out in a matter of seconds. It was empty, it was only me and him just staring at each other. I remembered what beer he ordered, Voodoo Ranger IPA. I had the beer cracked and ready anytime he came up. To my dismay, he only came up 2 more times. We spoke to each other without saying anything. The last time he came up, he just slid a torn guest receipt with his number on it. It just said, "Hi, I'm Alex," with a smiley face. I giggled. I fucking giggled. My hopeless romantic heart had snuck out, but I quickly shoved it back down. At the time, my mental health and personal life was in the gutter. We stopped talking after just one short date before a bartending shift of mine. I had a very high stone wall surrounding me, and I did not let him in, despite his efforts. A few weeks later, Alex was back in town at a late-night burger joint with his two best friends again as he started staring out the open door, waiting for his order. He then sees little old me walk by. As he puts it, he sprints out of the building without a word and runs down the street calling my name. His friends run after him thinking they're about to square up for a fight. I turn around to see this silly, stupid, beautiful man running after me as I realized fate wasn't letting us go this easy. I gave up and let him in. We fell in love fast. He quit his job in Norfolk and moved in with me. Life has not been too kind to either of us, and we are both more unhealed and traumatized than we like to admit. We trigger each other constantly and have our defenses on high alert too often when the reality is we are both so deeply in love with each other. We have only been together for 10 months and have already hugged each other through so many storms. We are holding hands and running towards our dreams together. He is my person and I know I am his. He thanks God and I thank the universe that fate brought us together.